My name is Tina, and I cook. I started cooking in the mid-90s, and I have apprenticed under 3 different chefs in Michigan and in Texas. When people ask me what my specialty is, I usually tell them desserts. I used to aspire to be a pastry chef, and sometimes I still do. I'm more of a stress baker, so if you ever come to my house and see it filled with cookies and cakes and muffins, then you definitely know that there's something on my mind. I actually have been contracted a couple of times to make wedding cakes, which is an amazingly stressful job. I mean, it's a wedding cake, right? You know, you want it to be perfect. The one time that always sticks out in my mind is when the bride asked me to make the frosting on her wedding cake lavender. And I thought, okay, lavender, that's easy enough. However, it turns out that lavender and gray are very similar, and it's very hard to take it that one step further to actually make it where you can tell the difference between the two. And I went through a ton of frosting making that cake, but in the end she was pleased, and I never again agreed to make anything with lavender frosting, ever. The best part about the place I work now is that I have complete and total creative control. I can be as crazy as I want with entrees and desserts, you know, and test them out on our customers, and people generally don't seem to mind. But I like to cook. I like to experiment, putting different flavors together and seeing what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it fails miserably, but the process is always very interesting.